Hey everybody, Adam Savage in the backstacks of Propstore in London with Tim Laws. How are you, sir?
Good to see you again, sir.
Good to see you. We are standing in front of a costume that has an actually deep connection to me that you might not know about. This is Christopher Walken's suit from Sleepy Hollow.
Correct.
Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. What you don't know is that I was born and raised in Sleepy Hollow, New York, where the whole legend was written and began.
That probably explains quite a bit.
I think it does. Tell me about this costume.
Okay, I mean, we've had this here a long time. It is one of my favourite costumes at Propstore. I just think, I love the movie. It's my favourite Tim Burton movie. I think it's a proper gothic horror film. It's mist, it's darkness, it's winter, it's Halloween, it's everything. And I just think, it's almost a perfect horror film in many ways. And this design is Colleen Atwood's design. She's an Oscar-winning costume designer. I think this is beautiful work, absolutely crazy. I think the Hessians logo here, these dragons, incredible to look at. This costume, I think, is mostly labelled Christopher Walken.
But it might have been a stunt suit.
Yeah, Ray Park. Obviously, Ray Park was significant.
Oh, right, of course.
Stunt double for setting the horse riding and there's axe spinning and a lot of the special effects. So, great character, because how can you kill someone who's already dead? You know, I know that's a kind of ongoing feature with horror films, but I just thought Sleepy Hollow is a terrific movie. Comes complete with a stunt version of the axe, a rubber version of the axe, and obviously we had a custom headless display made for him.
As I look at it, I mean, this is one of those costumes that doesn't feel like it's a costume. It feels like a genuine artifact.
It really feels like an antique, a vintage piece of clothing for sure.
I mean, the detailing on this brocade, I don't even know how this gets done.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Right? It looks like it looks worn away silver. There's so much narrative built into this. And again, the closer you look, the more it feels like it's just hundreds of years old.
There's real detail there. And obviously as the film progressed and the character kind of carried on dying, they kind of put the costume was distressed and moved down, but they also covered it with a kind of a wax. You can see some of it on the glove, actually. So the wax they applied to the overall costume as the film went on, and by the end of it, you could almost not see this detail at all. It's all gone.
I'm looking at the glove here, and given that this is a Tim Burton film, I think this is a Batwing Easter egg symbol on the glove.
Interesting observation.
I think that's a Batwing Easter egg. Tim Burton, I think we figured out your secret. I particularly love these disco boots, man.
Yeah, I know that the leather for these was specially made and was extremely expensive and extremely short supply. So there are actually fewer boots made than any other element of the costume. So the boots are actually the hard piece to find.
I can't even imagine. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buckles across the thing, and it's deeply textured all the way through.
There's some serious party boots, aren't they?
I would be remiss if we didn't talk about this incredible cape. This might be the loveliest cape I've ever seen on a costume.
Although the chest design is spectacular, I think it's the cape that does steal the show. That the level of detail on both sides is remarkable.
I mean, just to start with the inside, we've got this fading pattern, evidence of repairs and damage and burning, and then on the other side, oh my God, it's just. Again, it rewards your attention because there's no drop-off of detail the closer you look.
And obviously, it's a very dark movie, and there's so little of this you see, but occasionally it catches the light, and you do see that detail on screen.
Yeah, I mean the gloss, the aspects of playing around with the gloss and the matte to call out that detail. It's all. To a certain extent, there's aspects going on here that they use in Muppets, you know, when they have the feathers and they call it that secondary motion. I'm sure that's part of the design of this costume.
Yeah,
right?
we did have a cloak previously that had a whole rod mechanism inside it, which was lifted up for the riding scenes. So
really?
The cape was flown behind there.
I like it. We've got some actual production plant matter here stuck in the cloak.
So Leavesden Studios right there.
Really, this is, I totally understand why this is one of your favorite costumes.
I just think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really beautiful.
It really is. My goodness. And I'm so glad you have it on a display without a head, right? There's just no mistaking who it's supposed to be.
Put Chris Walken or a Ray Park head. You've got to go there, do the story.
So do you know how many total they made for the film?
No, we've had a few. At least we've had a few of the tunics, like I say, various stages of kind of distress.
Yeah.
But the other elements of the costume are really tough to find. So I can't think there have been too many. And I know the boots were very very much in short supply.
Tim, thanks so much for letting me fondle
Absolute
this beautiful
pleasure.
piece.
Thanks for finding the Batwing as well.
You're
We'll pursue
welcome.
that.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us even further, you can by becoming a tested member. Details are, of course, below, but it includes all sorts of perks, and we're building them all the time. You get advanced word and behind-the-scenes photos of some of our projects. Questions, you get to ask direct questions during my live streams, and we have some members-only videos, including the Adam real-time series of unbroken, unedited shots of me working here in the shop. They are weirdly meditative. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one.